Back in the building.
What a problem, man. I'm spending on these perks like I'm a laundromat.
What?
All right. So I got a new setup for my sound. Hey, I didn't need y'all to tell me if I'm too loud right now still.
A little. Bring it down just a tad, just a little.
All
I
right,
haven't even heard it yet.
check. No, I haven't played my music yet.
Oh,
Yeah, what the
What are we talking about?
Chef
I'm gonna
here.
turn it down just a little bit.
Chef is
Turn it
already
down just a
here.
little bit.
I'm on time. I want to hear that.
So which one is the fan page?
The
The
one
one that
that's
says
all
all-
together, no
all
spaces.
words.
Okay. I need to know what I'm sharing because the other day I shared one and I had people on one and it was
That's
on the
okay.
other one. So
Yeah, you shared the
That's
Facebook
okay.
page. The fan page is all one word.
okay, so I'm sharing the fan page one.
Here you go, sunshine.
Listen, don't start. Okay.
It's okay.
So
Yeah.
Gotta talk about it. Damn, we got people
people
watching
already.
already.
Hey,
Shit.
I can't
okay.
see
How
who
does
it
this
is,
sound,
though.
guys?
That's good.
Are you nigga? That's
It's
where I
clear.
was going.
Hey, Brandon, appreciate the stars, baby.
Already?
Brandon in the building.
Brandon ready. He ready.
Yeah, Brandon
I've been
ready.
waiting
Yo,
on this.
y'all
I
best
want to
to
win this month.
Yeah,
y'all best
already
to
know it's
strap
gonna be.
in because this is gonna be a hot one.
Look,
Hide your kids.
we want all the smoke.
Yeah.
We want all the fucking smoke. Yeah, this is not a PG conversation. It's gonna be a
Yes.
lot of cussing.
No, some blood pressure is gonna get raised tonight.
It's gonna be heated. All right, it's gonna be heated. So just preparing you. This is why we do the pre-show. We don't want to come in hot. When
Yeah.
you like, wait a minute, I
We gotta
wasn't
warm.
ready.
We gotta warm y'all up.
You gotta
Hold on,
get
I
y'all
gotta-
ready,
I
okay?
gotta wait.
You got about
Baby
12
girl.
minutes to get ready. Get your drinks. Get your raised energy.
And this
You know
this
what I'm
song right
saying?
here, the Triumph, is definitely a
Perfect.
black person's anthem.
Yeah. See, so
Yep.
get your drinks ready.
Get your
Get
drinks ready.
your wine ready.
Yo, y'all
Get your
this-
cigar
Sunshine,
ready.
put some moisturizer in that curl.
I did it already. That's why I'm looking. at
Look,
this
hey,
thing, like,
today
I'm
was
always
hair
looking
day.
all
Definitely
dry.
got my shit done today too.
Yeah.
That's done.
Yeah, I got it
What
done
my
today.
people is if you with me, what up? All right. Now is that too loud? Was that
No,
too
you
I'll
loud?
tell you what kind of day it is. Look, and I
That's how
normally
the
don't drink
narrative
this
would be
shit.
from the president to my brother earlier this morning. I didn't even heard what Biden said. I don't even want. Right now, I'm trying to
I
stay
haven't heard
off of
I heard
media
a little
shit.
bit of what he said, and he
You
was
know
just
what?
like,
Let me go get
when
mine.
does it end? When does
Let me
it
go get
end? And
mine.
I was just like, you the president, you tell us.
This is what I'm drinking tonight. This what I'm on today. It's about to get real fucked up. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you know, I
Probably
got my usual.
You know, DJ Chef gonna go with the rumple tonight. You know what I'm saying? For y'all,
I got
out
my
there.
usual.
Crown apple, the handle, the
Because it's cheap. It's cheap.
oh lord,
Hey, have y'all tried this
It
before?
is. What is that?
Uptown cocktail. Yeah, I got some in there. Yeah, hey, you know that's.
I
for the
want to
ladies.
say I have.
That's
I
for
think
the
you
ladies.
could get it from
I
like
got
Winn
one-
Dixie or
I got
something
the
like
blue
that.
one and this one. This shit good as hell.
The blue one is fire though.
Facts.
I think I have tried that
That's
one.
why I'm trying to save it.
But no, like for real,
It's fine.
at the exchange, that crown with the handle is like $49.99.
That's not
Yes.
bad.
That's cheap.
That's not bad.
You go out in town, it's like 59 and
Oh, you said a whole
$69.
handle was 49?
Yeah,
This one right here, this thing
big
right
one.
here.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah.
That was
That's
49?
actually.
And
shit,
then when it goes on sale, you can get it for 39.
nah, here, look, we paying 60. 60
No,
for
it's
that
cheap.
book.
It's cheap on at the exchange.
60. 60 and some change. What that boy Brandon? Uh-oh. Hold on. What's the Brandon?
Okay. Listen.
Yeah.
All right.
I was talking about, yeah, Joe posted on, I guess it's on the shade room. The idea that an 18-year-old walked into a store, bought an assault rifle was just wrong. If I'm not mistaken,
That's legal.
yeah. He ain't got
Oh,
no
he
prior-
did talk about gun laws, and he talked
the
about
actual
the
background
whole-
check. Mhm.
yeah, he
That's
was
been
like
on the
when
table for years.
No, he was talking about like when the whole right to bear arms thing first came out. It was
Must get some
Um,
shit.
no, it was no.
That's what
no,
it was.
he was no.
when they
he
wrote
was
the
saying,
motherfucker.
he was saying that it was it was like certain, I guess, certain guns or certain weapons that you couldn't buy. It was some certain stuff was illegal to buy. That's what he was talking about. But he was saying a whole bunch of stuff. Like I was in and out of sleep when I was listening to him. But
Who are we talking about?
I'm gonna
Joe
tell y'all.
Biden, what he was saying today.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Before
Can y'all hear me?
got,
Am I close enough?
Yeah.
You're good.
Nah,
You're good.
We can hear you.
Y'all got 8 minutes. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay. Because this shit not about to be. First of all, let me just say this. I'm pissed. Okay, I'm hot. All right, and y'all gonna know why. I mean, you can see from the title description, or title of this episode. I'm. That's why. I'm not.
What time did this shooting happen?
11:54 a.m.
Because I asked this question too. Because like even at my son's school, you like if it's not drop off and pickup hours,
You can't come in. You can't honestly take.
Yeah, them doors
how it
is
is
locked.
here in Dallas. It's drop off.
Even if you go to the
gotta get
office,
buzzed
like
in.
you have to ring the bell and they gotta buzz you in. So how did this
That
dude
camera.
just run up in a
Yep.
school?
And the security, they ain't got that. They just okay.
So you guys gotta think about it. It is a small country town right on the border. So, the population was like less than 20,000 people. So they don't have the type of funding that most schools in big cities.
The big
have.
major school district, yeah, it's a small school, yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But this dude popped off his grandmother though. That's the thing.
And shot like in the face, pow. And then they interviewed the
He shot his own
grandfather
grandmother?
today.
He shot his grandmother first, and then she called the police and told him that her grandson shot her. But he posted on Facebook or somewhere on social media that I'm about to shoot my grandmother. And after he shot her, he literally was like, I'm about to go to the school. He put everything that he did on social media.
Just received a report that New York City is under attack by swarms of killer bees.
I gotta do it to you
Really?
right. I gotta do it to you right, PH dude. I gotta do it to you right. You came in early, but I gotta show you how we really do it. You know what I'm saying? Rob over there meditating, he getting his pregame on, y'all.
I'm trying to keep, you know what I'm saying? I probably shouldn't be drinking this, but I ain't gotta go. I go to work late tomorrow, so they already know I'm coming in late off this shit.
Member of the Wu-Tang Clan. The police suspect that there could be some connection to Old Dirty Man and the killer bees.
I have been fucked up about this.
While we dropping these micros, lyrically perform armed robberies.
I think it was set up to push the narrative. They always tell the person who's supposed to send them loan is always sick.
Possibly this
But they said that he was like violent against like animals and stuff. Like it wasn't. To me, I feel like I say, how come is it always after the fact? Like, oh,
we're finding
it was
this stuff
signs
out.
and I didn't see the signs. Like, if this dude was being cruel to animals and stuff like that, like, how did you not see those signs?
So the thing is this is the same talk that is happening with every single school shooter. This fits the same MO. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, how many times is it going to take for people to look at their kids and draw the red flag on that?
So here's well, you're right.
Parents of America need to start looking. What?
Here's what I think is going to happen at this NRA meeting this weekend.
Oh wait.
The conference?
Let's not get into
You
that.
mean the
just yet.
conference?
Okay.
Don't start.
L, yeah, and
Rob, when you turn your head to the side like that, you look like Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's funny because I was watching the second one before I came out here.
And the second one is good, ain't it? It's good.
I haven't seen the whole thing, but so far, it's dope.
My son said it was good.
I haven't seen the whole thing.
I haven't seen it yet.
I was
haven't
literally
seen the
about to
whole
watch
thing
it.
yet.
Yeah, I'm like
worth
80% into it.
Look, I watched it on bootleg, and it was worth every bit of
the download.
it wasn't even download. It was a website.
Oh, it was a stream?
Yeah, and it was on HD.
Did you do soap today?
Ugly Sonic from Chippendale.
Ugly Sonic.
Hey, Brandon, don't come for me.
On Chippendale,
don't come for me.
No, he's talking about the Chip and Dale. So you hadn't seen the Chip and Dale.
It's a new movie, Chip and Dale. Yeah,
It's a movie now.
Yeah,
it's a Chip and Dale movie.
Yeah. My wife watched that shit. I didn't watch the whole thing.
And they got the ugly Sonic on there.
The whole movie's out.
They got the ugly Sonic.
I didn't see the whole thing on that one either. I watched like snippets of that shit. My wife watched it though.
So the Chip and Dale movie is already out?
Yeah, it's
on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like it's going to be out soon.
No, it's on Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying? Go and check it out. You do know what'll come out Friday, PhD.
Yeah, I'm going to go see it tomorrow.
No, what else come out Friday?
Oh, yeah. Obi-Wan. Yeah. Obi-Wan's going to be out on Friday.
Yeah. Well, technically, Thursday around about 3 a.m.
3 o'clock. Yep.
Yeah, 3 I will be up Friday, 3 a.m. I will call you at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'll be up. I will be up.
Don't call me. I ain't gonna be able to watch it. No, don't call me.
Hello, Sunshine. How y'all be when you get with your hunger? Bitch.
Yeah.
That's not Nunu be.
Child.
Nunu be like that.
And Brandon said, "Nerds." Facts.
You don't want no smoke.
Brandon's gonna be up with us also.
Goddamn right.
I'll be watching it all.
What did he say? Yeah, I'll be watching.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be up.
Fucking nerds. Yeah, I'm gonna be there though.
Nerds. Let me put my Mike Tomlin hat on. I got to channel my inner Mike Tomlin. This is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a real good one.
Oh, I'm nice. Really trying to like keep because I feel my head getting hot.
Ooh.
Like I'm telling you, like I've been fucked up about this shit all day long. Oh, like
it's time to get it off the chest.
You want to like
is in session, people. In 2 minutes, therapy is in session. Y'all need to on the live start sharing this shit to people that would like to talk about this, that you've talked to. Start sharing this so they can join in on the conversation, because this is a therapy session that's going to be in progress, and let's talk about it.
It's about to get real. I'm done,
Um,
and you don't even have to pay for it.
I
And
don't pay for my therapy anyway.
You don't pay for your therapy?
No. I get it free with TRICARE.
Oh.
TRICARE pays.
Me too. Matter of fact,
TRICARE pays, but
I see my therapist here in the next week and a half. So shit.
I go back in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Mine is on the.
Actually, I lie. I got another session on Tuesday.
They once you get out, they be slowing that shit all the way the fuck down.
I see like 2 different ones.
I used to do that shit like twice a week, and then I got out. They was like, "All right, your next appointment's in June." Wait a minute, it's November.
You good? You don't need that no more.
You right? So yeah, man. Golly, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold up. Okay, Rob, are you ready? Are you ready, Rob?
Here's a 9.
You ready?
Let's get it. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's not Wet and Wild Wednesday. It's wicked, controversial. Get some shit off your chest.
Hey, mama.
Slap the piss taste out of a motherfucker's mouth Wednesday. Hey, mama, how you doing, girl? I see you.
Stop it.
Stop talking to my mama like that.
Hey, I just said, hey, how you doing? I can't feel it. It's your boy DJ Chef, man. I'm about to just alley-oop it. He gonna come through with the intro. Young Rob, let's go, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to an all-new episode of the Perfectly Balanced Podcast, which is a panel of brown people having good, necessary conversations over here. I'm your host, Big Rob. Who else we got with us today, man?
It's your girl, Sunshine. Doing it for the vine, baby.
What?
What?
The vine has been going for a while now.
I know.
Hold that one all day.
Actually, I just thought about that one. I was like, I need something different because I'm up now.
Do it for the vibe, baby.
Do it for the vibe.
That's funny.
Wow.
Oh boy. Brandon said
And
the
it's
vibe.
me, KG, aka Dr. Graves, no PhD. You know who we are. It's about to get truly conversational. Y'all need to put your tinfoil hats on, put your berets on. Yo, we about to get real in
Why
here.
I got a
But
Black
you know,
Panther visual when you say put your berets on?
and that is exactly the meaning.
Started
Let me
thinking
get
about
my
the Black
beret.
Panthers.
Let me get my beret. Y'all hold
You
on.
need
Keep
to
going.
stop.
Yep.
Keep
I'm gonna
on.
put mine on in just a second.
I'm going to get my shit
But
ready.
you know who we are. We came to drop bars.
Hard for me to sit back here in this studio
Oh my
looking
goodness.
at a guy out here hollering my name.
DJ Chef.
In the
Last
bunker.
year, I spent
Say
more
the
money
right him
special.
tone.
on spilled liquor.
Spilled liquor.
Okay, I'm gonna
From
send him the
one side of
link.
this world to the other than you made. You're
talking to
the
Rolex wearing,
Wearing diamond
diamond ring
wearing,
wearing.
gift stealing,
Woo!
wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying,
Right.
son of
Son
a
of a
gun.
gun.
And I'm having
I'm having a hard time trying to hold these alligators down.
Woo!
Sit back.
Let's go, baby. It's your boy Chef on the ones and twos.
Ladies
I
and
just
gentlemen,
sent it to him. He said he in
y'all
the
see
bunker.
Yeah, all right. Y'all see the title. Y'all see what it's about to be. Let me go ahead and put my motherfucking beret on. Okay. Cause it's about to get real Black Panther-y in this bitch.
Here we go. Let's do it.
You know what? I'm gonna rock the whole episode like this. I'm gonna rock the whole motherfucking episode just like this. Listen, I have been I've been pondering how to come about this conversation literally all day. I've been fancy. They got a fancy.
Fancy.
I have literally been kind of racking my brain all day, just trying to figure out how to come across and how to say, you know, how to talk about this shooting that happened in Texas. What was that comment? Maybe off the topic, but I noticed with the shooting in Buffalo was considered 18-year-old teenager handcuffed, but Texas shooter considered man and killed.
That's
Let
let me touch on that real quick. Let me touch on that real quick. So they yes,
Alicia Monet.
they did say
You know what?
he was an 18-year-old boy in Buffalo versus 18-year-old man or 18-year-old students. Whatever they said, they kind of relayed him as a man in the case in Texas. They did kill him because he shot back. He was shooting. He had a shootout with the police, so they had to kill him.
Yeah, but I think she's saying that why the dude in Buffalo is considered a teenager, but same age.
Right.
But I think if I'm not mistaken, the dude didn't look like he was white. He looked like he was
Hispanic.
He was Hispanic.
Exactly.
He was brown.
Exactly. So now you see the difference.
I don't think he was 18. Was he 18?
He was
He was
18.
Okay.
He was 18.
Yeah.
He was 18.
So yeah, there's definitely a prejudice when it comes to
Say that word again.
news. Prejudice when
You said it right.
prejudice when it comes to reporting the news when it comes to color of skin.
What? One count of murder.
Who getting charged with one
The
count of
dude
murder?
in Buffalo? He better not be.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Rob.
I have, like I said, I have been trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out how to come across this conversation, but I've discovered that the only way to talk about it is take it head on. Okay. Shit gotta change. That's the bare bones basic part of this. Shit has to change. If you, for whatever reason, you've been living under a rock, or you haven't heard about what happened in Texas, or if you take our advice and don't watch the news.
I still watch because I want to know what they talking. I want to know what they saying.
I always catch it.
There was a shooting that happened in Texas. I can't remember the name of the small
Uvalde.
town. Where?
Uvalde.
Uvalde. There we go. Uvalde.
At Robb Elementary.
Robb Elementary. Imagine that. Where 19 children
and 2 adults were killed.
19 children were murdered by an 18-year-old individual. And there's a lot of things to unpack here, because we want to talk about the gun laws, of course. We want to talk about, how this whole thing even came about, what happened. But I'm going to start it off with the media again, because again, there is a for whatever reason with these shootouts, with anyone, it's always a matter of, oh, that person was bullied, or that person was, whatever reason as to why they did what they did.
It's always excuses that are
it's always
made,
an
though.
excuse that the media tries to rationalize this senseless act of hate. Truth be told, there's absolutely no reason, there is no world where it is okay to murder 19 children.
19 defenseless children that have nothing to do with anything. Like there's like, he should be resurrected and killed again, over and over and over again. Like for this type of act that's happened on defenseless children at an elementary school, in the neighborhood that and there's so many people that are like hurting right now. 19 individual parents that are devastated. This neighborhood, Uvalde, only has less than 20,000 people that live in it, and it'll never ever be the same after what happened 2 days ago. Never.
No one in this country, no one in this world should be the same after hearing any type of news like this. 19, I don't give a fuck where it happened. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. It's 19 fucking kids, man. These are I'm the reason I'm so passionate about this shit, because number one, I have 2 kids of my own, right? Neither one of them are in school right now for our own personal reasons, but my son is coming of age to where he's about to start going to school, right? And he's about to go to elementary school. Never in a million years would I have thought that I would be scared to put my child in school because I'm worried about some idiot showing up and shooting the shit up. Like that was not even close to my realm of thinking, right? Mm-hmm. So
let's get to the meat and potatoes of this thing, man. So when you have an incident that happens like this, everyone starts to try to unpack it. Like what actually happened? Like what was the motive? So we can get ahead of it and try to prevent stuff like this from happening. Senseless acts like this, point blank period, cannot be prevented. They can be thwarted, but they can't be prevented. It's how we toughen ourselves to prevent it, to try to prevent it from happening. So crazy people are going to do crazy things regardless, but we need to do something better. We need to do something better to protect our elderly and our children.
Well, what can you do though? That's the thing.
And that is the question.
Do? I don't think that whole arming up teacher shit is the solution. So what can you do?
So I definitely believe that's one safeguard. It isn't. It definitely isn't a deterrent. Well, it is a deterrent, but it isn't a solution to stop school shootings. It isn't to stop all types of shootings, because just like in the incident in Buffalo, the supermarket or the market where
the dude with the gun got shot first.
He got shot first.
So that's why I'm like, I don't see. And then, like I said before, when you got the NRA funding the people who are making these gun laws, what can you do? It's not going to change.
All right, let me correct you. So the NRA doesn't make gun laws.
No, I said they're funding the people who are making. They're funding. They support the Republicans a great deal.
So Republicans support the NRA a great deal, and the NRA does everything to stop gun laws from being passed for certain states. So they're a lot. They're seen as a lobbyist group. The NRA is seen as a lobbyist group. So the reason why we even bring up the NRA right now is because Governor Greg Abbott. Is that
Wheels.
Huh? That dude.
Yeah, Hot Wheels.
Greg Abbott is due to talk this weekend at an NRA event.
Trump.
Yeah, and again, like
Cruz.
So
Cancun Cruz, baby.
This is so. I don't necessarily agree with Beto O'Rourke on a lot of things that he says. He's a moron, and what I think, and the stunt that he pulled today at the live events while the town sheriff and Governor Greg Abbott was trying to talk to
Ken Paxton, Attorney General.
Yeah, the Lieutenant General.
So
the Lieutenant General were speaking with the media, giving them updates on what's going on. What's his name? Beto O'Rourke makes an ass of himself. Comes up and is like, "You guys should be doing this and this," and it's all the political front. This is not the time to rob the stage and take the message from the lieutenant governor to addressing his people, because his point was, these people are hurting. We need to do everything that we can to begin the healing, take care of the families that have been impacted on that. That is the point of their presence right now. Anybody that needs anything, we're here for you right now. But Beto O'Rourke crashes the event and says, "You guys started this. Like, right now is not the time to point fingers."
So.
And it was all a political stunt, because freaking voting season is right around the corner.
So
and Democrats are really, really bad at this. Republicans are bad at this as well. Don't use or do not waste a good tragedy to talk about yourself and talk about your agenda.
I feel like it's all about politics.
It is all about
politics.
It's all about politics.
So
let's not talk about politics right now. Let's talk about the people that are hurt, and we can talk a little bit about politics, but as far as preventing other events like this from happening. And the one idea that I thought about that I talked about a long time ago was arming students, or not arming students. Shit.
Well, goddamn PhD.
He done had too much to drink already. He just starting.
Arming the teachers, not arming every single teacher, but at this point in time, like I don't know what else could have stopped this situation. So let's examine Sandy Hook. Let's examine what happened in Texas. Let's even talk about.
So think about it. Okay. So yeah, let's talk about it. So prior to what happened yesterday, I believe we got to go all the way back to Mansfield when the one student who was bullied and the parents did everything in their power, talking to the school district, going above them, superintendent, doing the right way to try to isolate this incident from happening, but the school district let the parent, the family, and the student down. So, okay, hey, we'll handle it.
In that case, I think in the case in Mansfield, nobody was killed in that.
But yeah, nobody's killed, but still, shooter on campus, teacher was wounded. You know what I'm saying? The board, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that situation is the same as that happened yesterday, but think about it. All the signs were there to try to help stop this situation. And yet, as a school district, regardless if you're underfunded or you're funded, you did nothing to prevent it. You did nothing to protect your campus, these children. You just basically let it happen, saying that, hey, we have metal detectors, we have this, but is your campus truly secure? Is your campus truly prepared for a active shooter? And is your staff, is the student body trained and prepared?
That's what I think needs to
happen.
That whole train thing, because even in the military, y'all already know what are you supposed to do if you are encountering an active shooter? Run, hide, fight.
Yep.
You understand? Like training. Like we know that it may or may not happen to our school, but in the event that it does happen, teach people what they should do. Show them what they should do. Like have these drills. Like my mama say, back in the day, they used to have fire drills. Have drills. To teach people that.
The drills are already implemented in most schools in America.
Train like you fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but so here's
it's
where
sad that you have to do that, but in this day and age, like, hey, you need something in place.
Mama May just said, bulletproof the kids and the backpacks. So there is a company there is a company out there right now that has bulletproof backpacks that are lightweight, and that you can't even tell the difference that there's fabric in there that could stop bullets. The thing is, it's counterintuitive right now. So, Sunshine, what message did you get on your phone for kids in Jacksonville after this event happened for this entire week?
Oh yeah, they said they couldn't bring backpacks to school.
They couldn't bring backpacks.
So and if you was going to the award ceremony day, you couldn't have no big purse. You had to have a small purse. The kids could only bring their lunchbox. Like, I'm surprised my little dude even brought his lunchbox back, because when I say he forgets that thing everywhere, he forgets it everywhere. So yeah. that's not a conversation starter, honestly, because kids cannot take backpacks.
Here's okay, I get it.
But that's just until Friday at the end of the school year. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be something totally different once next school year.
But look. So okay, here's this is how people, the right wing folks think. Okay, when that new school supply list come out, the backpacks that you're gonna be allowed are gonna be plastic clear, see through.
Yes, that's what we used to have either mesh backpacks or clear see-through backpacks.
Parents was fighting at the award ceremony.
Huh?
Your mama said at the award ceremony out here, the parents was fighting.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. I saw it was a graduation ceremony. Somebody posted it. It happened, I think, right before COVID, but it was hilarious. It was some Karens in the crowd throwing
those white girls.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hell yeah, cool. I can watch that. I ain't trying to watch no more nigga fights.
Yeah. We'll get to it later. But for the whole backpack thing, before I got sidetracked, which that video is hilarious, by the way. You got to understand, teachers are not paid. School districts are underfunded, regardless if it's Texas, Atlanta, Florida, anywhere that there is a major population, or I'll be political real quick. Anywhere there is a Title IX school. And for you folks that don't know what Title IX is, that is a low income school district where the average income is under
What's crazy? What's crazy about this? When was the last time a Title IX school was involved in a school shooting?
Never. Title IX schools and PhD. We went to a Title IX school.
Yeah. So and again, so let's get into what is the common denominator with all of this. So you have a crazy deranged students who show red flags and signs of mental instability, pet mutilation.
Hey, you sent 53 million to Ukraine, so that's good, right?
Yeah. Cucumber Caesar coming in with the bar. The pettiness.
Yes.
Caesar, yes.
And we're talking about sending 53 million. No, we can't pay our teachers, but we can send 53 million.
No, hey, get it. No. I think we had $1 trillion. We done sent $1 trillion over there.
It's almost $1 trillion.
It's not that they can't pay the teachers. They won't pay the teachers.
They won't.
And if you ask me, like, teachers should get paid a hefty sum because they got to deal with your badass kids that you don't even want to deal with at your house. Because how many parents was mad about that whole, the kids got to do online learning and shit? Like, parents probably was going through several bottles, my neighbor included. She was like, oh my God, I got to go back to the store because I can't deal with these damn kids.
So if this is the case, and I'm calling for a revolution here. You can homeschool your own kids if you can afford to do that. And I would recommend it at this point in time. Now, like if more people do it.
Honestly, it's probably good that a lot of these kids go to school because some of these ignorant ass parents, they can't teach shit.
Okay,
but their kids gonna be ignorant just like them.
So when we think about safety, if schools, let's say hypothetically, schools are the most dangerous place right now for a child to be at across the nation, why would you want to send your kid into something like that?
Hold on, let me say something real quick.
Go for it, Rob.
Because I had to take a little break because I was about to get. So
Miss Angel said she's like, hey, I can afford to, but
I just don't want to. There has to be an equal balance. Facts.
There you go.
Here's what I gotta say.
Damn, Caesar.
Don't forget 23 million we sent to Pakistan for gender studies. Gotta have those gender studies, right? Here's the thing, right? Being a teacher now, like Brandon just said, 288 school shootings in the US alone, right? Being a school teacher now in America has become a life and death type of job. It's become like being a firefighter. It's become like being a police officer. It's become like being a military, active duty military. That's what it's become, right? More people, if you look at the numbers, more people are dying as a teacher or in schools than military people are in active war zones. Right? It's just over the last 5 years. Just look at the last 5 years. So to say that we can't pay these teachers at least healthy living wage.
They're not even getting paid a living wage.
But I agree with Miss Jackie. She said we need proper mental health screening at home. It starts at home, safety classes, proper counseling. I think it should be mental health screenings at school.
These kids now,
it should be
100%. These kids now, okay, so think about it. We all grew up in the 90s, inclling Rob.
Show did. Thank you for including me.
He was born in the 90s.
I appreciate you. No.
Born into the 90s.
Don't take Rob's thunder. Let him have it.
If I can remember Y2K, damn it, I grew up in the 90s.
Goddamn right.
He's born into the 90s.
Understand this. not to make us seem older than what we are, and not to say that, and honestly, to give credit to us, we grew up in a time where mental awareness was a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
And it wasn't something that was addressed.
Yeah,
Counseling,
it
none
all
of that.
have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even
Black
so,
folks didn't go to counseling.
put like this: the only tragic I remember, and I can count 2 on my hand, literally 2. And
Shit.
no,
Was
Rob.
the ass whippings you used to get?
No.
Tragedy.
I don't. Yeah. Shouts out to my mom, for blessing us with the old fashioned belt. By the way.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
Go ahead.
I need to make a point after you say this.
The 2 things as a child growing up, what I witnessed growing up, my 2 big massacres: Oklahoma City bombing, Columbine. Those were the 2. As a kid, I was in elementary school when Oklahoma City bombing happened. I didn't live in Oklahoma City, but that affected us here in Dallas, because you think about I'm in a classroom where I have classmates that have family up there. That happened. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And then when Columbine happened, PhD was up in Colorado when that happened.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So understand this, these kids now have so much mental things going on, and kudos to Jack. Community therapy is probably the best thing that needs to happen, but we are so busy now just trying to force medication down these kids' throats to deal with whatever is mentally going on, instead of sitting down and just say, hey, get it off your fucking chest. So tell me what's going on.
Okay, now that we're comparing the 2 generations, what kids have right now that we did not have?
Access to internet,
access to care. There's so many mental health professionals, and access to mental health awareness and
you got awareness now. Back then they didn't have all of that.
They didn't have that. So I don't want to hear it. So why has there been a raise in violent incidences? If kids have more access to it, parents have more access to it, like what the hell is going on? What is this epidemic that's happening? And it's only
Angel said
to our country.
Angel just said something. She said, more so now than ever, the pandemic really pushed these children to a place that they have yet to come back from. That is a fact.
Yes, that is a fact. The pandemic fucked the whole world up, and now we are starting to see the ramifications.
Health costs as well. We need our schools to be on the same page. Facts. But here's
I ain't Rob, real quick. Kudos to everybody that's watching. I'm loving the engagement in the comment section. I'm proud of y'all out there in
but
Facebook.
You know what? It's something that needs to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Not just in the media, like it needs to be talked about. Like conversations, not now I'm a quote the vice president, because I'm not a fan, but conversations need to be had. You know what I'm saying?
and with your local politicians, like so
that's funny.
Let me talk about, y'all guys know about Moms Demand Action, right? So I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on right now, and I'm gonna be a little bit clairvoyant and let you know what the message is going to be in the next week or so. Moms Demand Action, Bloomberg, and the media outlet that he owns, they're going to be making a push for gun control, more gun control measures. It's only right to do this, and when you're thinking strategically in a political sense, it's only right to do this. But do not be. This is a fear tactic.
So what do you mean by gun control measures, though?
So
because my thing is, like, we can even if we say certain guns are illegal to purchase. I mean, my man T.I. approved, like, illegal guns is his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get guns anywhere. You don't have to buy it legally to obtain it.
So this is what
that
I
should not be
to.
the topic. So
hold on,
let me finish my point. So that should I'm telling you guys to wake up. Do not fall for it. What the focus should be and what the focus should come from those politicians is, what can we do gun related to prevent school shootings from happening? That should be the focus.
Raise
Like-
the gun buying age to 21. I like that.
And I think
Oh,
I think the start of that is awareness, like teaching people what to do, like we say, not to be soft targets. Teach them exactly what a soft and a hard target is. You don't necessarily have to be armed or whatever, but just teach them like we learn.
Yep.
Like, when you
Let's
go
just
to,
do a quick lesson
when you
real
go
quick.
to a hotel,
what
not to
is
ask for a room.
what is
on
a hard
certain
target?
level.
What is a soft target?
That's quick lesson, quick educational lesson, real quick. Gonna spend 5 minutes on it. Soft target. What is a soft target? Soft target is a motherfucker that ain't got no weapon. Somebody that don't look like they're gonna do shit. Somebody that look like it's easy to attack. Okay, soft target, right? Most soft targets, unfortunately, are women. With nobody with them, walking by themselves on the street. With
Elderly.
children or elderly people as well. Soft targets. Somebody that doesn't look like they can do anything, or is somebody that is weak. That is a soft target. A hard target is a motherfucker like me. They carry my gun on the outside of my motherfucking waist. Let you know.
But you look
come
like
up
you
on
soft
me,
though, so you would.
I can look soft all day long.
You.
Hey,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying. Like, that's why
Listen,
people would try you. You still look
you
like
can
you
try
soft.
me
You look
all
like
day
you a little
long.
jelly roll.
But you
But
know, when I pull
I'm
this
just
pistol,
saying.
this pistol ain't soft. Okay, this
Like, oh, my bad, dog.
ain't soft.
My bad.
Okay,
So in the event of hard targets, when we're talking
can
about
be
hard
soft.
targets. So when you have a constant roving, when you have a constant roving patrol of security guards outside of your school, when you have a visible presence at the door of security, whether they're armed or not, that presents a hard target. When you limit the access to a school, that presents a hard target.
17.
They got to come through one entrance.
All the way for other people. To
And
read.
and again, like even if
No,
your attacker gets through the door of that school, if there is a presentation of security or any type of security measure within the school, it definitely protects lives mentally. So, and again, like an attacker that knows the area and understands that there's not going to be a shootout immediately, and he can kill as many people as he possibly can with as many rounds that he can, he's going to go for that soft target. If it's a harder target, he's going to be like, you know what, I may get shot as soon as I enter the door, and my purpose, my goal is to kill as many soft targets as possible. If you put that fear into that person just visually and just make it appealing to where it's going to be a little bit more difficult, you present a harder target.
Mm-hmm. I personally, okay, so here's what I want to switch. How many school shootings have been done with legally obtained weapons?
So when you're talking about legally obtained weapons, so most of the incidences that have happened, the attacker in these school shootings, let's just talk about school shootings, they were not of age.
So not legal.
They were not legal. They were not a legal age. So raising the age to 21 is not going to stop it.
Oh, hold on. I'm about to get to my point. I'm doing the setup.
So raising the age to 21 is not going to stop it.
Hold on. Let me do my setup.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, you asked the question, so I answered.
Yeah, I know, but you went further. So how you said how many? My question was, how many of these school shootings have been done with legally obtained weapons? Not very many. Very, very, very.
I don't know the exact number, but let's just say very few. Yeah.
Let's just make it a number 10%. Let's say 10%. That means 28 of 288 shootings were done with legally obtained weapons. Okay, let's just say that number, right?
Right.
Which leaves a whole lot of shootings done by illegally obtained weapons. Now, what does that mean? When we go to do these laws to prevent school shootings, hey, let's stack all these laws on each other. Let's say you can't buy a weapon, and like, now don't get me wrong, I think the background check should be universal for sure, and that should be passed. But let's raise the gun buying age. Let's require a fucking a mortgage payment or some shit. I don't know.
Goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, just random shit. Whatever they decide to the
Thumbprint,
far left
Yeah.
is going to push for extreme gun safety measures, right? You can't buy a clip more than 2 rounds. You know what I mean? Some shit
Goddamn.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Make it count with them 2 bullets.
Is
Bang, bang.
that going to fucking matter when it comes to a school shooting or any type of mass shooting?
So
Let's go to the hold on. Let's
Yeah.
go to the definition of mass shooting. Let's look at mass shootings, okay? In America alone, today, as of May 25th, 2022, from January 1st to May 5th, 2022, there have been 385 mass shootings in the US.
from what time to what time?
From January 1st, 2022 to May 5th, 2022.
385.
That's more shootings than we have days between January 1st and now. Now, here's where it gets tricky, because you say mass shootings. Holy shit, mass shootings. Mass shootings are classified as any engagement with weapons that have more than 4 injuries or casualties in one instance. So a mass shooting could be 1 person got shot, but 3 other motherfuckers got wounded. That's considered a mass shooting, right? Or 4 people were involved. Those happen all the time. Think about it. Chicago, Detroit, hell, Atlanta. It happens all the fucking time, right?
Right.
So that number sounds astronomical, right?
Okay.
Mass
But
shooting is
if
crazy.
we focus on that in itself, like the focus is reduce mass shootings.
Yes.
So we take a look at the analytics and take a look at the data. The data says between this time and this time, what is the common theme between these shootings?
None of these mass shootings are done by illegally obtained weapons.
None of these are
Except-
done by
except-
illegally
but-
attained.
None of these are done by legally obtained weapons.
No, well, the incident
Okay.
happened yesterday.
I'm not gonna say none. I'm not gonna say none, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
a
The
very,
majority.
very large majority are done by illegally obtained weapons.
True. I would definitely agree with that. And why? Why is that?
Because it's so easy.
It's so
exactly.
It's so
And
easy
that's
to
what I'm
get them.
saying. Like you don't have to be a certain age to obtain a gun.
But
Like my
okay.
child can go out somewhere at 9 years old. All he got to do is know the right person to talk to,
and have
and
the
he can
money.
get a fucking gun. Like
So,
no,
okay.
like where are the
What's your
parents
point?
in this
What-
situation? Where are the fucking parents? I'm
Why-
sorry.
Ask yourself, why is that? Why is it so easy for you to get a gun?
Shit, I don't know why they got so many damn mass shootings. Where are the fucking parents? You know what I'm saying? Like
So-
seriously, where are
so-
the fucking parents?
And majority of these shootings that have happened, they are older. They are, gang members shooting at each other, random shootings that happen, on the highway where
Some
people get
stupid
raised.
shit.
But we
Stupid
talking about the schools.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but I'm just saying.
where are these
We're
fucking
taking
parents
mass
with the
shootings in
school
general.
shit?
Ooh, Jackie's got a point there. She said it took me
took
longer
me-
to buy a house than it took me my husband to buy a gun, his gun.
Pro 2A, but we are angry at the situation. And,
So-
and respectfully, right? It's
Well, think
it's-
about it.
Every-
The requirements to buy a house is so fucking difficult.
Man,
Yes.
what?
Yes.
Took
But
me
think about
months.
it.
God-
All you got to do is wait maybe 2 to 3 hours,
I ain't even wait that long to get my shit.
Mhm.
and bam, you got it.
I got my
And don't
shit in
talk
30
about if
minutes.
you're in the military. If you're in the military, all you gotta do is take your ID down to the courthouse. I could be
Shit.
crazy as fuck. Take my
I
ID
went
to the
to-
courthouse, and I got
went
me
to
a
Academy Sports. Showed
Concealed
my
concealed
ID.
carry.
They said, "Cool, you got the money? Yep, let's buy it." That was it. KG, we can't hear you. You went mute. Damn.
One moment. Please get on the PhD is having a little difficulty.
And even if they aren't, COVID is an excuse now. Try getting a call back. That's facts. These schools actually have people in place that care. Good luck. I have children in these schools are overpacked, overran, and understaffed.
April
Because
is
of home
making a
loans.
valid point there.
So here's the thing, right? April,
But-
so to your point, overpacked and overran and understaffed. Here's why: you start paying teachers a good fucking wage, Think about it. Everybody want to be a doctor, just nobody want to go to school.
Exactly, because they get paid a lot. But you don't have money to pay the teachers, but you got money to send to Ukraine to help aid them.
And they got it.
You could have took that money that they sent to Ukraine and been like, fuck it, let's pay these teachers. Like,
I'm waiting on one candidate just to be like, you know what? We're paying the teachers. That's my number one goal.
Man, look, check this out.
Teachers are underpaid. Facts. Lenders need to know you can pay them back. Yeah, but a fucking, nope, I'm not gonna go there.
Listen, okay, take a deep breath, Rob.
No, he needs to get it because he raised my blood pressure before the show started. Go ahead, go and get it. Go and get it.
Check this out, y'all. Check this out.
We still ain't talked about that part
either. Go ahead.
Check this out for a little bit. Check this out. I'm trying to give Rob the assist because I'm gonna set him up because I can still tell he ain't quite blowed his top yet, but I'm gonna get him there.
I drank all my drink. God damn it!
I know.
I'm trying to get rid of.
What is PhD doing?
He laughed out. He'll be back.
You gotta come back in.
Look, yes and no, and here's why I say yes and no when it comes to pay the teachers. Yes, because guess what? For you parents out there, we are your daycare.
Basically, yeah.
We are your daycare from 7 to 3, 8.
Sometimes later than that, depending on how bad your damn child is.
And for if you have active children that play extracurricular activities, we're your daycare from 8 to 6. So yeah, you got to pay them coaches, you got to pay them librarians, you need to pay them, you need to pay them. But we all know it's gonna come down to we got to take care of our foreign partners and our foreign policies and our foreign friends. And you wonder why the school system, European, on the other side of the water,
is better than our shit.
Because they got all our damn money. That's why.
That too. But they got all our money. They're educators. They're as far as European and on the other side of the world, education is a top priority. They are making sure, guess what? We need to make sure our teachers are paid to teach the next round of teachers so they can be the next teachers to pass on this knowledge or make this next generation.
Why is it that every adult, everybody is saying, I wish they would have told me this shit in school? Everybody, Dr. Grace had to restart his computer. Gotcha. Why is it that every fucking adult, they put more money into private schools than public schools? Well, that's because private schools you got to actually pay for. The actual parents pay for the private schools, but even still, it's yeah. But why is it that when you ever notice, like when you with an adult and you gotta do some shit, some adulting, and you be like, damn, why the fuck they ain't teach us this shit in school? This is important, right? If everybody says that, but nothing changes about it. Nothing changes to where it say, you know what? They should have taught us this in school. Maybe we should teach this shit in school. And then I can't get over the fact that this is a life or death. This is now a life or death occupation. I can't get over that. Like now, not only am I a babysitter, not only am I teaching the next generation, but now I got to worry about risking my fucking life for this shit. I don't need this for $36,000 a year. I don't need that. That's not going to convince me to be a teacher. If I'm a student coming up and I'm seeing my teacher is stressed out because she got to grade papers every fucking night, right? She's not getting paid that much. Her car keep breaking down. She don't have a good looking apartment because the rent keep going the fuck up. I mean, hey, I appreciate y'all blowing up these comments though, for real. But all of these different things, I don't want to be no fucking teacher. Think about it. Our teachers now in elementary, middle, high school are teaching the next teachers. What's going to convince them to be teachers? What you would have to drag me into doing this shit. And what's gonna end up happening is we're gonna run out of fucking teachers. And then you're gonna be like, well, shit, what happened? Oh, we've been telling your ass for years. You're not paying them nothing. There's no, thankfully, there's a benefits package. If you go into Title IX schools, they may not even have that shit. I mean,
well, and see, here's the other thing too, you know, certain school districts are going to have those benefit packages and they're going to have those, you know, those retirement packages, but you got to damn near work like military years. You got to make it a whole career. You got to hit 15 to 20 to be like, I can retire off my teacher retirement. I have to grind it out.
April just said most are not even licensed teachers.
That's true.
That's a problem.
That's true, because there's a lot of jobs that I looked at that I applied for that said that
no experience necessary.
Either had to have a certification or a degree. It didn't, you know what I'm saying? It was like either or. So you're not licensed to do anything. Just because you go to school don't mean you know what you're doing.
That and so
you want kids to sunshine. Oh Lord. I would need 100 different math classes, but not a financial class or a real job class or help guide you classes. Oh well, but I have to know what facts. Exactly. Proper health screenings. Wait a minute, y'all blowing these comments up.
Well, they on the road today, Big Rob. They on the road, man.
Exactly. Like, proper health screenings. How were I don't know what you meant to say. These attackers raised. Were they depressed and the parents never knew that something happened at school? We need better communication with our children.
That's true, Brandon.
The staff can do screening and their counselors and nurses at school. They can do these assessments. Facts. You should see how many letters I get that say all the teachers are not certified here in LA. Damn, that's crazy. Teachers are just 5 years older than most students in high school. That is fact. I was.
Yeah, like I said, all they got to do is have a degree.
Fresh out.
I experienced that shit.
All they got to do is have a degree.
Was 70.
You know we had to look. So that's how I think about it. Our teacher was like 50 and 55. Like,
yeah, they were older.
Like, y'all was living during the civil rights movement. Y'all was out there throwing
rocks.
But that's like guys on the street stuff for real. So like it's become and he's back.
Doc back. And we still can't hear you. Can't get right tonight. He can't get right.
He's having technical difficulties.
It's okay.
It's
still
you know who I ain't gonna lie. You know who I'm mad at right now because she hasn't. You know, she's been a horrible first lady.
The first lady, you just said
it. For most folks don't. Dr. Jill Biden, who's an educator, is big. She's big on educating.
But she was over there in Ukraine.
Shit, ain't done nothing.
She was over there in Ukraine.
For what?
Standing strong.
Because we care more about these other countries than we do about our own. It's all about who we can form that alliance with.
But why do we give a fuck about them and not our own? This is one thing I can give credit. I have to give credit where credit is due. I don't like Trump, but that motherfucker only focused on us. He only focused on us. He said, fuck everybody else. Fuck everybody else. This is us. We need to focus on this. Now, did he do the right shit in certain instances?
Listen, everything is fake news. Don't listen to it.
Dude was crazy.
There we go. He's back.
Finally.
So now I had to use my internal mic for my computer because
it sounds good.
All right, so the dude was not politically correct, and that's what got him in trouble. If he, hypothetically, if he was presidential, people would have been more inclined to listen to him in the first place, right? Mm-hmm. Of course, some of his ideas that he put out, people were having we're still having this Trumpism. So when he said Joe Biden was funded by Ukraine and tried to steal the election in 2016, nobody listened to him because it's Trump. He's just
spitting off out of mouth.
Shit. And come to find out, we're still giving Ukraine fucking money for what?
We're not gonna get into politics
here.
Here's
the thing. Clearly,
we said we're not gonna talk about politics, so let's not do it.
All I'm saying, I just wanted to piggyback on.
Oh, my mama said you making her dizzy.
so think about. I mean, if you really think about it, before we started sending money, they were holding their own pretty damn well.
Yeah, they didn't need us.
They was giving. If I'm not mistaken, they was giving. Putin thought, hey, this is gonna be a clean sweep. You know what I'm saying? Game 7, baby. What?
Man,
what?
The president of Ukraine went on a fucking tour after that. Like, he was like, hey, we out here chilling, but we need y'all help.
Of course, he went on a tour. He can afford
to.
If we gave him all that money, he can afford to.
He was chilling. Anyway, we're not gonna get into politics. We're gonna focus on the school.
Okay, so if we're gonna stay on this topic, I want to switch it to the topic that I want to talk about. And we got about 8 minutes left. So do you guys know that it is this administration's official policy to switch the term or use the term birthing people?
What the fuck is birthing people?
Birthing.
Like the birthing?
I'm glad.
Like like the birthing you sleep in.
I'm glad you asked. So instead of using the term when we're talking about laws, so your administration, or the current administration, I should say, is changing the way that we say things in laws. So when it comes to abortion laws, or when it comes to women's rights laws, it is no longer women's or mothers. We are saying
birthing people.
Birthing.
I thought you said birthing.
You said birthing too. That's why I was like
y'all asses old. Y'all
what the fuck you said?
Y'all can't
we'd have been how you said militarized, militarization.
We're talking about birthing people that can give birth. Now, am I crazy?
But I thought only women can give birth.
Yeah, me too. I thought only women.
Oh no, you forgot about the transgender man who gave birth.
But if you still got women parts down there, you're a fucking woman. It don't matter if you call yourself a transgender or not. You are still a damn woman.
Don't
You're still a fucking woman. Listen, if you got a uterus, you got a cootie cat, you're still a damn woman.
Don't say that.
It don't matter what you call yourself, you're still a damn woman.
Okay, now let me get to the point.
If you growing a baby in your tummy, okay, let me go back to sex ed 101 back in the 5th, 6th grade. If you can grow a baby in your tummy, bitch, you is a woman.
No, she identifies as a man.
I don't care what the hell you identify as. If you got a damn uterus, you a woman.
Coming for your ass now.
Yeah, they gonna Dave Chappelle me.
You are a man.
Seriously,
you are a
man,
woman. But you have lady
You
parts.
are a woman, Damon.
Damon.
Like, come on now. Like, I can say, yeah, I'm a man, but if I still got a cootie cat, guess what? I'm a damn woman.
So, okay.
What the hell? If somebody can still run up in me and put a baby up in here, I'm a fucking woman.
So
I may want to be a man, but I'm still a woman.
I started thinking, why would the U.S. government start being interested in this? And
it's a conspiracy.
I love the way you're thinking, and of course it is, and that's what I'm on today. So, if you can control the woman, let's just say the
hey Brandon, I'm with you, dog.
Exactly.
I identify as a
it doesn't matter what the hell you identify as. It matters what the hell you are.
Let's
that's what you know what I'm not we're gonna talk offline about that.
The real thing. All right, so in the Black and brown community, men have been pushed out of the household, right? Can we agree on that? Like that's been a ploy of the power.
Accurate assessment.
All right. Now they attack the woman and say that she's not a woman.
She's a birthing person.
She's a birthing person. So now that the man is out of the way, the man can't defend the woman. The woman believes that she can defend herself without a man.
So are we gonna start going to weddings and saying, I now pronounce you birthing person and husband?
It's a deeper concept. It's a deeper concept than just saying woman needs a man.
Thank you, Ronald Reagan.
It's a deeper conversation than that. But now, what's after that? You go after the kids.
I now pronounce you man and birthing person.
You go after the kids.
That's crazy.
So
you make it the birthing person.
And
that's crazy though.
Now that you have the man out of the household, you have the woman confused whether
shit
or not, or if she's a birthing person, and anybody can raise a child. Now you have the government teaching your children the same nonsensical things that are going on in this world.
Hey, PhD, who's pushing this narrative?
I don't know.
The government. That's the key word.
Yeah, but the government
got everybody.
But there's two sides to the government.
There's two sides to everything. So, like,
who's pushing it? Is it the Republicans or the Democrats?
You know what? I think
now we talking about politics again. Let's.
That's why I said I don't know. All I'm saying is we need to wake up.
Wake up, everybody.
Go to
sleep.
Wake up.
Said it best, baby.
Let it be.
This is a part of that new reset or the Great Reset. This is all a part of it. Once you break down the nuclear family and you have people, your own people or the lower class people, middle class people fighting amongst each other for scraps, you can reset everything and people not even know what's going on.
I think people already don't know what's going on.
You'll take anything that the government gets.
Y'all better watch what y'all say talking about the government. Y'all a part of the government.
Black and brown
not me.
I agree with what Mike said though.
Both parties have had devastating effects on the
why they took my computer down and why the
facts. They know what you was about to say. I didn't know when we go and sign up for our driver's license, we sign up to be drafted. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you sign up to be drafted. If you're 18 years older, you are selected. You have to select a preferred service if you want to be called.
But that's why, like, when you get your shit at 16, they don't even give you that choice yet.
Don't.
But they make your shit expire at 18, so you got to come back and get new.
But so
you can make that decision.
So you know that there's a new clause that just got put into Congress to with that, with your with the National Reserve or for instance, 80% of the country, the U.S. Americans get wiped out by a unnatural event or otherworldly event. Funding will be given to those that survive on military tactics and anti-terrorism, chemical warfare, biological warfare. You will get all that type of training. There's funding already set aside for an event that happens like this. But again, I'm going to take my tinfoil hat off now.
Where the fuck is that funding coming from?
Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from?
Well, it's coming from our tax dollars.
Exactly.
I refuse to believe that bullshit. Our tax dollars go to their pocket. That shit don't go nowhere else.
I'm gonna send you a video where a senator is on Capitol Hill and he's like, "Holy shit!"
So he's like, the aliens about to fuck us up. Fact.
Like,
yep.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
I can't believe that I'm reading this out right now in the public because this is supposed to be something that we talk about in the Senate chamber. Now we're required to release this information, this semi-unclassified information. Classified, they couldn't read everything, but what he was reading out loud, he was like, "Oh my God." He was just totally taken out. But yeah.
Well, either way, I think this shit, this whole system is fucked up. The school shootings got to stop, and any motherfucker that run up in my son's school is getting a cap in their ass twice from me personally. From your boy Rob and the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. You understand me?
The other comedian that was on stage in Detroit.
Yeah. And motherfucker said, "I'll slap you like Will Smith." He said, "Come on up here." That motherfucker pointed the gun. Yeah. Go ahead, nigga.
I think that was planned.
It definitely was.
It was a bit.
Men not in the household check women raising kids and believe they don't need a man. Check kids feeling demoralized and defeated. Check the lack of family community structure. Checkmate.
Big Mike.
Somebody
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
My baby spitting knowledge.
That is, he put exactly what I was just saying in short form.
They don't need a man.
It's all right, Mama May. It's all right. It's all right, Mama May. It's all right.
Back with the
Mama May. It's all right.
with the rebuttal. Oh my goodness. Hey, listen. Before we get out of here, we gotta say this one thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we do a competition every single month where we send a prize out to the person who sends the most stars for the month. This month is May. Is going to be ending in 6 days. Okay, which means you got about 3 more episodes before we are done with this month. So send your stars. Whoever sends the most stars will get a prize at the end of the month. All right. Reggie already got his from last month. Shouts out to Reggie for being our April winner. We are trying to send one out for May as well. We need y'all to send your stars. Show your love, show your support for the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. Okay. Yeah, this is the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. We had a great conversation. Thank you. Yeah, that was you. Damn, I'm saying thank you.
Like, thank you. Oh my.
No, but we had great conversation today. Of course, there's a whole lot more conversation to be had about this, and more stuff will be coming out over the next couple of days, and we're probably going to hit on it again on Friday, but we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. Okay, we're just a panel of brown people having good conversations over here. I'm your host, Big Rob. Who else we got in the building?
It's your girl, Sunshine. I ain't gonna say what I said at the beginning because y'all laughed at me, but yeah, it's your girl, Sunshine.
It was great.
No, y'all talked about me. Y'all was like, that ain't even around no more.
But a vine.
Okay. Bye, April.
Yeah, and it's me, KG, aka Dr. Graves, no PhD. You know who we are. We came to drop bars.
Thanks for information.
Thank you, Angel, for joining.
We appreciate you too, Angel. Thank you for supporting. Go ahead, Chef. It's your turn. Just gonna be quiet, huh? Just gonna.
Oh, come on. Really? Seriously,
DJ Chef, you know what I'm saying?
Take my beret off.
Exactly. It looks stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
trying to help y'all get out of this, it's all about making love and being loved, everyone. You know what I'm saying? Love your friends, love your neighbors. But we ain't taking no shower together. This your boy DJ Chef, yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And who knows, Friday, we might have a special episode for you guys. Who knows? Make sure you show up. Make sure you are here. Make sure you are locked in to the Perfectly Balanced Podcast, okay? Make sure you follow us on all social medias, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. We everywhere. Snapchat, LinkedIn, nigga, we got everything. All right. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and share this video with the people that you love, people that you know. If you want to give them a little bit of information. Thank you so much, Angel, for sending them stars, baby. We appreciate it. Listen, like I said, we'll see you on Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. All right.
Freaky Friday.